The friendly hug between Sancho and this woman and Sweetie, the artist, that unravels this entire story. I've been seeing this story unravel for the last couple of weeks. It's one of the most bizarre stories you will ever hear. You need to watch this to the end to understand everything. It's taken a while to get through about footballers, high profile Premier League players paying for women in America, essentially an escort service, but to be like a partner and come over. And there is a manager that is now exposing over the last couple of weeks Jadon Sancho because she was not paid. So Jadon Sancho was dating Sweetie. You may have seen her at the games, and this is the woman that is now exposing the situation between Sancho and Sweetie. She was behind the photo. She apparently orchestrated this setting of Sancho meeting this girl. As he comes over, he's doing his warm-up, he says hello and hugs this woman first. Obviously she's orchestrated it, and he says hello to Sweetie as well. And let's get into it. Just look at her face. She's like, yeah, I'm going to make some money out of this. She looks really happy that these two are actually getting on and this is going to work. I'm not sure how much she was paid. There was numbers floating around per night or whatever, but it's not proper escorting. It's a different type. It's of the higher end. And this is some sort of high-end business. She's flying around on private jets and stuff and living it up. She's obviously making top money out of it, but decided to expose this situation because she's saying she didn't get paid. Now, he was obviously on serious money, over 300 grand a week at Chelsea. People were messaging this woman saying, how much does Sancho owe you? He owes me money too. I was his neighbour in Manchester. Get his dumb ass. She says get the Queen on him. Obviously the Queen passed away years ago, but let's get into more of this. We haven't even got to the more interesting stuff around it. Now Sancho has a tattoo now of Sweetie's real name on his neck. They've obviously got closer, and this has gone from maybe a service and a hookup to them actually being a couple. So this woman is saying that she's not been paid. These two are not addressing what we're going to get into, but the tattoo you can see here is part of her name if you search it on Google. It's a wild move if he was just paying for this relationship. At first, for the hookup, he messaged someone to get hold of someone. It's like management paying for it. It's very baffling how this works. Surely Sancho has enough of a big platform of blue tick and everything just to DM her. But anyway, she begins to start speaking out on her Instagram story. Sancho, you do not get to kick ball in peace while owing me money. Stay out here tricking. It's your fault. Messy little fairy. She also exposes messages which was from allegedly Jadon Sancho's phone, where he said, hello May, sorry to disturb you. I've been trying to get hold of Diamante, which is Sweetie's real name today, and I've had no luck. We got into it yesterday at dinner. We're trying to figure out if you've heard from her at all. I haven't talked to her today. I didn't late last night. She said, this is the last time asking about what you owe me. You know I have facts. All of them balloons you inhale got you running slow as F. Now, her co-sign at Chelsea was proper. They posted TL Wayne the other day. They do post celebrities, but she was actually on the official Chelsea Instagram. They posted up that she's there. And obviously she was actually dating Jadon Sancho. But this woman wants her money for orchestrating all of this. She essentially maybe takes these women out to certain places of high established athletes and businessmen or influencer escort. And I have no idea what to call this. I'll be real. This situation is kind of weird. And people might not understand why a footballer on 300 grand a week want to pay for a woman like this. But people with money do pay. You'd be very surprised. This is alleged, by the way. Still alleged.
What are you gonna say?
Now, his former teammate has also been dragged into this situation as well. The man he is with in this video, they both left Chelsea now. But Academics TV said Ruby Rose is being accused by fans of being paid by Noni Madueke for escort services through Maybach May. The same woman that exposed this recent situation, as she was seen here.
I'm gonna try to call Ruby Rose. Yo.
And it was so easy to drag someone like Ruby Rose into this situation because she has a past for doing it. Drewski, a massive star out in the US, she was seen with him as if they was dating, but then come out on TMZ and said it was all PR. I think she realized that damaged her reputation, doubled back again, saying it was actually a proper relationship. She's done stuff like this before. Like I said, she changed her mind about it, saying it wasn't for PR after in a stream.
Here's the honesty moment.
Oh shit.
You know this.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, me and Drew were really in a relationship, and I said it was PR because he pissed me the fuck off and hurt my feelings, so yeah. But that was really lame of me and embarrassing that I shouldn't have said that, but it was like I had to stand on it. But, you know, it's in the past now, and we're friends and we're cool still. And, and we've known each other for like 10 years, like since high school type shit, so it's like we're always going to be friends, so I just want to clear it up because he was really bothered by that.
But when hearing of this spreading about her Madueke doing it because she appeared at a game and was also FaceTiming him for a magazine, she had said, if I F with you, it's because I want to, not because I need to. People for the last year have constantly been making jokes, calling Chelsea Mandem FC because they're just putting up the gang signs and stuff and videos, but they was actually also flying in bad bees and paying for these hookups as well. If this is true, it clarifies that much more that it was Mandem FC. People now making jokes on the internet saying who brought in who. There's both playing for Chelsea around the same time, who orchestrated this situation. And people were saying as well, now it might have been unfollowed and removed, that Madueke did follow this Maybach May on Instagram. Like I said before, they was both at the stadium together. They have a relationship. She commented on her photos saying, oh my god, Sweetie had a business relationship with this woman, but when she has not got paid, she's angry. People are saying that Sancho and Sweetie are obviously properly in a relationship now over this, and she wants payment. I see a clip of DJ Academics talking about this where he said something so true. Wouldn't this prevent other people ever working with her? She's going to speak out. Surely all of her clients have money and they want confidentiality to do this in private. Sancho, because he's got a tattoo of her now, has been getting ridiculed.
Please, not my soccer team. Please, don't expose me. Please. Think I give a fuck about London? I'm gonna let all you people in London know I don't got no beef with nobody in London. Leave my page alone. I'm done talking about people. Goodbye. Okay? If I tell my story, it would all make sense. But I'm not gonna be able to tell my story because you guys want me to save your prince. Corny ass prince. It was cool when he played me. But I can't tell everybody. Trust me, the story makes sense. And by the way, your boy told me to go to the internet when I asked very, very nicely. A million times.
This could be a thing where they both benefit. These women are into spicy content or whatever they call it, OF, and want to promote that as well when you're dating a footballer, someone of higher influence. But people are saying it's mainly just to degrade these women and pay a 10k, which is nothing for people with money. People abroad are doing it in different countries with a lot of power and influence, and the same for footballers that are on 300k a week. The Madueke and Ruby Rose relationship just come out of nowhere. I'm not sure how they met, if it was through this woman. All of a sudden, he was FaceTiming her in an interview when he said about, they basically told him to FaceTime his favorite rapper. He said it was Ruby Rose.
I'm gonna try to call Ruby Rose. Yo, you're on cam. You're on cam. Clash Magazine. What you saying? How you doing? How you been?
I'm pretty good. How have you been?
I'm good. They told me to call a rapper, so I thought I might as well just call you.
Your favorite, right? Your favorite rapper?
One of them. They calling me now. Hey, alright, I'm gonna hit you later. Alright, bye-bye.
This is all alleged, remember, but I think this is a small part of a bigger industry of people doing this. These women are making money very easily on OF, but the ones that are not, I think a lot of these celebrities are showing us what we want to see rather than what is actually happening in real life, and everything was done with some sort of PR behind it. How the hell does Sancho and Madueke traveling around the UK wherever have time to go meet a random American rapper, model, whoever? It's not going to happen. They're happening through people. These are like talent agencies of the highest order where they're getting paid apparently 10k a night. The Madueke situation is definitely alleged. He's been dragged into this as of recent, but she put up a story addressing directly the Sancho situation, saying, I want to make one thing clear. I booked her for an appearance to visit Chelsea Stadium and support the soccer team as my last post show. Instead of paying me, she fell in love with the client and told them not to pay me. I was her road manager getting her deals. I was solid to this girl. She got what she wanted and never paid me. Simple, I want my money. So apparently this is more on Sweetie telling Sancho not to pay this woman. He probably has got the money just to brush it off. I highly doubt it's anything crazy compared to earning 300 grand a week. You guys know what football fans are like. They've been DMing us saying, I'm going to need you to chill on my boy Jay. You come at him, you come at me. And that's an unwise decision. Keep his name out your mouth. She said, be rad, be effing for real. Miss May, I'm not someone to tell you what to do or to do something. Only advise you. And I'm advising you keep my boy's name out your mouth. Good day. Laugh my ass off. Your people actually nuts. I'm going to post him on the day of his game with more since you think you're tough. He can thank you. That's very unwise. Defamation of character. He's got a game upcoming in the weekend, but he might not get picked for the Villa game.
Footballing wise, it's clearly affecting him because Jadon Sancho's only played 3 times for Aston Villa so far this season and has only 8 minutes under his belt in the Premier League. like, them talking, her saying that you do not get to kick a ball freely is probably really affecting Jadon Sancho, because his mind's just clearly not in football anymore. I mean, listen, we've seen a lot of girls try and ruin footballers' credibility, etc., so we don't know. But if this is true, Jadon Sancho, you got a lot explaining to do.
We all know that this kind of stuff goes on in the world. It was just bizarre that it was linked to some footballers. An even more bizarre story was the video we covered earlier about AI. See you on the next one.